Welcome to Does This Work, a comedy podcast. I'm your host, Jared Hurft. My guest today is Eedmah. Eedmah, what is your full name, please?
Just Eedmah.
Just Eedmah.
Beyonce, Cher,
okay,
Shakira.
cool. Yeah, awesome. Just like one of the powerhouses in the industry. Actually, fun fact, when I decided to do stand-up comedy, I was looking at the lives of the Gong Show. You're the first person that I saw get on the stage. So thank you, because I was like, I could do better than her.
No, so fair. I rewatched my first few. I should have been gone so many more times than I was.
But it was funny, because it's funny how... Anyway, welcome, Eedmah. Let's go. Applause. Yeah, thank you. It's funny because I can see it all editing in my head now when I say this shit. But yeah, I watched you, and then like a couple times I saw you come up, and then so I don't know who's who in the industry. I'm like, this chick must be a big deal. You know what I mean? I'm watching her on my TV right now. She must be a big deal.
Yeah,
but
boy.
welcome. Thank you for coming. You had to catch the buses and trains and taxis and ride
I
shares.
I thought I knew Perth well. I was like, Edgewater. I was like, that sounds... And I only know it because, like, on my way to Joondalup, I was like, it would say Edgewater. And I'm like...
You just said Joondalup in such an African way.
Joondalup?
In Joondalup.
Do you know... It's the same with, like, the Irish.
Yeah.
I got, like, Irish. Which is... No, it's Irish. Like, like in the Captain's movie. Like, because that's how all Somalis pronounce it. So it'd be, like, Irish.
Yeah.
So, like, where are you going? Ireland?
Yeah.
Ireland? That's where I'm going. But, yeah, you know, didn't know you were all the way out here, bro. Damn.
Yeah, close to Joondalup, right on the border of Edgewater and Joondalup. It's funny because I've had maybe 3 guests that are like, oh, you're minutes from me, this is great. And other people like, they come to the door all frazzled. They're like, hey, you're far away from everything.
Well, yeah,
I'm north of the river. It's not like...
yeah, but like I'm central. Like that's like I live in like central. I'm 1K out the city.
Yeah.
Like so, this is like
a trek. It's a trek.
Oh my god! Like where are all the cafes on the corners?
Yeah.
Oh, a shopping centre.
Oh, there's no cafes in Joondalup.
Where's the good grocers?
We have a spud shed. That's all right.
Hey, I met Tony Gallardi this year.
Oh really?
Yeah, on my way to the UK. I met him in Singapore airport, and I took a photo with him. I'll send it to you if you want to use it. Yes. And it's like.
I'm good.
If you want, and
I'm kidding.
We spotted him because he was in the full kit. He was like wearing the short shorts, the jorts, and the boots, the boots, and little vest thing. And like me and like 3 people were like, is that Tony Gallardi? Oh my days. Thank you so much. Oh my god, bro. Thank you so much for the low rates.
Thank you for the potatoes.
Thank you for being 24/7 because when I'm bored at 3 a.m. I got to do something.
Yeah. I feel like we're so starved for like celebrity in Perth that guy is an icon. You know what I mean?
Icon. Yeah. Like absolutely. I mean...
We'll claim everyone. We'll claim Isla Fisher. We'll claim, whoever. But
I forget she's Aussie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's from Perth as well, though. That's why we'll claim her as like, she's from Perth.
She's from Perth.
But she's got nothing to do with us anymore.
Yeah. I forget she's even Australian in general.
Yeah, she's done well for herself.
She has.
Eedmah.
Yeah.
Why comedy?
Bro, honestly, it's so cliche, but I just like to hear this, my own voice, like try to make people laugh. And then it's like I grew up watching Def Jam comedy.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Bernie Mac's one of my favorite people. I'll beat you to the white meat shows. Who's the man? You're the man. I loved...
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
All right. Now when you're headed to a funeral, you gotta know. And I used to watch all of them on YouTube clips, and also because like growing up, ABC2, once it hit 6 o'clock, unlike ABC3, would switch over to Live at the Apollo. I think the UK one. So and my parents left me from the TV growing up, because I'm the middle child. So I used to just go from giggling who.
God, you're that young. Jesus.
To then, Alan Carr or Jimmy Carr being your mom, like that. And then they got rid of the TV, but then gave us iPads and laptops. So all deaf, Bernie Mac, all free on YouTube.
I used to hire Def Jam on VHS. Right? VHS I used to hire, and then obviously you discover all the comedians individually, right? So you're looking at Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence. I used to go and just get all their stuff individually and watch it all.
Do you remember how when Eddie Griffin did that Michael Jackson joke, everybody then did a Michael Jackson joke?
Yeah.
Like next season, can you imagine Michael being a pimp?
Yeah. That's
that my
Chris Tucker.
yeah, Chris, is that my
Yeah.
that's sitting on the curb?
Is that my hoe sitting on the curb? Come here, girl.
Come here, girl. I said, come here, girl. I'm like,
And then Eddie Murphy doing the same bit, like not the same bit, but the same impression.
yeah.
Where he was like, "Have you seen Delirious?"
Yes.
Yeah, and he's like, Raw, and he's
One
talking
of
about
the
how
leathers.
Michael Jackson was like angry that he did jokes about him in Delirious. He's like, I was like, so he's like, he's not the most masculine fella in the world.
Come on. Come on, Eddie.
I'm moonwalking down your ass.
If you don't think I'm going to hee.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah. That's great. And then, all right, so you watch that stuff. How long is it between you going, I want to do that one day, to you doing it? And what was the push?
Basically, yeah. Like, as you can tell, Yapper was in the back office of, like, this job I had, like, last year. And we're chopping it up, as we usually do. And, like, my coworker, Kyle, was like, you should do stand-up comedy. And I was like, I thought he was like being all like snarky. I was like, okay. But he's like, no, actually do stand-up comedy. I said, okay, if I'm going to do stand-up comedy, you have to go do your Canada thing, because he wanted to move to Canada.
Right.
But hadn't put that in motion.
Yeah.
He made the attempt to. He like landed in Mexico, and then Mexico was having a revolution and stuff was going on, so he got trapped in Mexico. And he's
terrible advice from Eedmah. Just, hey, head to Canada.
He's the worst person going to
He's
trip.
in Mexican prison ever since.
Bro, this man leaves his phone at home often. Will travel with no charge with a broken iPhone like 7. Like we feared for him that whole time. And so then he did that, and then like literally I think it was the eve of my birthday. I was like, man, I've got no drive in life for anything. I was like, what do I do with myself?
Which birthday, sorry?
My 21st birthday.
Right.
I was like, man, what do I do? So 2 a.m. I just started email. I didn't know the etiquette of the scene at the time. Yeah. So I just started emailing a bunch of places. I was and then 2 got back to me.
Yeah.
The Gong Show.
Yeah, immediately.
With, Sarah.
Yeah.
And Ant.
Yeah.
Ant got back to me. Ant got back to me quite quickly. Like, he booked me for the 16th of August.
Yeah.
So seeing as this was June, I was like, that's pretty good.
2024. Right, cool.
And then did the Gong Show. Didn't get gonged. Got off stage. Aiden and Taba were like, that was amazing. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? It's like, no, you did so well. And then they started introducing me to all the other comedians. And this is when Sarah worked there.
Yeah.
Sarah's like, you did so well, love. Yeah. You're quite good. And I'm like, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my God, guys. So, and then they told me to go to like ECC. And then Xavier's like, oh, you're the Gong girl. And I was like,
so how did you become the Gong? Like, so many people do the Gong. Like, how did it become your thing? Since it was because you did well the first time?
Yeah, I think so. I think I got through my first time on some horrific jokes. Yeah. On some real like...
Most new comics do some insane new stuff.
No, like it's not like outlandish, but they're just like, hey, like guys, I work in childcare, so I can never get sick. Let me bless you with the hand of a childcare worker. Everyone's died laughing at that. Yeah. And I wasn't even introduced as a first timer. So I really thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to get gonged. But Aiden was like super nice. Tab was super nice. You could hear my nerves. Like I was out of breath because of how stressed I was. Yeah. Like my voice was down here. I was trying to control myself.
Underestimate the nerves that first time.
Yeah.
I've still got a video on my phone. I should post it. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to put it right here.
Damn.
There, yeah. Oh. Hand is shaking.
Whoa.
So like... Oh my God!
What the fuck?
His hand is shaking.
Damn.
That was my first one. Oh. So like that, and that was me coming off stage. So like the heart pumping, I could see it pumping through my shirt. You know what I mean?
I think I nearly puked.
Yeah, it's wild, and I don't know what it is. But have you done any other performative stuff before, acting or anything?
No. Surprisingly, I was not a drama kid in school. Right. But that's because the drama teacher was weird.
You got drama kid like energy.
I do, but I only ever did it in primary school. Yeah. Never did it in high school. Because my first drama teacher was like, just wanted me to be like the person who wraps the turbans for the Aladdin play. Yeah. She's like, can you do the... She's like, I won't give you a role, but do you want to do the turbans for the actors? And I was like, how's that relevant to me? And then the second one was just like went to a religious school as the second one, and then like the last school just wanted us to do plays about like, it's really rude that you're bullying us. And it's
like those like TikTok movies.
Stop. drugs are bad. This is what happens to your brain on drugs. Yeah, so I have major drama kid energy.
Yeah.
No drama kid experience.
You're theatre knowledgeable as well, which is a big drama kid thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're first, you're not drama kid, but then you get on stage. I was fine to be on stage. Like I didn't have stage fright per se, but like, you know, I play music and I act. It's none of those are my own words. So that's what freaked me out. Was like I'm saying what I want to say, and if you don't like it, people pleaser, whatever. If you don't like it, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
So then that's where the nerves I think come in the first time is just like going up and speaking your own thoughts and your own words. And how did you put that first set together?
So I was literally writing jokes for the 2 weeks leading up to. I was like trying to come up with stuff, and my friend Sean, who can count himself as a real day oneer, because he was there from when I applied. To me writing jokes, I would like send him the jokes I was thinking of doing on stage, and he came with me to perform, to watch me, and so I was like, what do I know? I was like, childcare, something about childcare. If you want to chalk up, I don't. And so I was like just thinking, big-headed girl, and that's all I had. So literally was just writing stuff about childcare, and like getting sick a lot, which, I used to never get sick working in childcare, but now that I've done like a long daycare job, it's a petri dish. So so that's what I basically was thinking of, like whatever's much like you do, whatever's like super
in your world
world that you can kind of make fun of. Yeah, bruh. So bad.
And it worked. That's cool.
Yeah, and I got through because I do think the Gong Show in a good way was a good place to start. Yeah. But the nerves really hit because it's like there's 100+ people.
It feels like stakes are high. Yeah.
Music. The hosts are there. Yeah. Bring it up to the stage, and you just see everyone.
You're also backstage hearing the gong go, and like people coming back like I fucking biffed it. I hate myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
And like I nearly puked when I got off stage. Yeah. And I didn't know there was a bathroom in there, so I just held it. Yeah. And then I ran to my friend Sean. I was like, he's like, nah, you did so well. I was like,
he's black, isn't he?
Yeah. Damn you. Yeah. Damn you.
I can tell.
He's a fashion designer.
His name is Sean, but his full name is Deshaun.
He's Nigerian. No, like he does like artsy, like animating, fashion design. He's a model as well too. Yeah.
I hate this guy.
He's just a full-rounded person, eh? But bro, like everyone's been so nice to me since I started. Like I was like, I think I don't know. Everyone is like,
It's true. I've talked to a lot of people, and everyone's story about how they started has always been met with positivity and welcoming energy, and it's just like everyone's happy for you. They're happy to give you advice, right up until they don't want to give you advice, as in like know your moments, you know, like when people are backstage and they're like about to go on, you can see them in their headspace and you're like, hey, can you help me with a joke? You don't want to do that, but like generally everyone has had the same experience. They've all been like, oh, dude, it's so welcoming. And that's one of the things that you're nervous about, is that you're a newcomer. You don't know who from who.
Because somebody told me that like they don't learn people's names until it's been like a couple of months or something. Yeah. And I was told that early on, and I was literally like, oh, okay. I was like, chill. But chill, cool.
Yeah. I know
but
what
like,
you're talking about.
Sorry, you were. So like, and I was like taken under someone's wing quite quickly. Like, when I started.
I know you love wings. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wow, where's Talbot at real quick? Where's Talbot? Let me get some backup. Yes, like Sean Conway took me under his wing quite quickly. Like,
I love Sean.
Bro, I got to do. Yeah. So I started June, right? I was emceeing in August. I did a full show, and then I used to split the MC work with Jack Smith. And like, when I say like it was like a crash course, I was doing, and then I was, because this was at Hyde Park when Hyde Park was on, so I was doing like 10-minute sets, 15-minute sets. So I think really early on getting like a lot of stage time and like kind of like in a game, like sideline like assistance. Like I'd come off stage from like my 10 minutes and Sean's like, hey, you got to do this stage presence and that. And I'm like, okay, got it, next one. And he's like, okay, you want to work on this and this.
Great.
And so I was like taking all this down, noting this down. And then obviously like George Evans and like Jack. So they were like super supportive. And then that's when like the Smoko Bros thing started. And then like running. So like a big crash course. Like, cause I think that's why I said I'm super lucky. Cause I don't think anyone gets to MC like 2 months in or some BS.
I did. Like for a few times for Mad Cow.
Nice, boy. Nice.
But I don't know if MCing is my thing.
I like it because, like, I think it's fun, especially if the room's not feeling the show. I have a lot of fun being more absurd, like, to get the crowd into. Like, the last time I MC'd Mad Cow was, I think, like 2 weeks ago, and the crowd was just a bit weird. And I just come on stage like, genocide.
Thoughts?
Yeah. And then like, what else happened? And then I got introduced to like WA comedy. I always mess up his name. I feel so bad. Ronan. Cause my brain, like, I think I go like Ronan in my brain. I don't know why. So Sean got me a last minute spot for
Next gen.
Like literally somebody dropped out. Came in. They didn't even have my name there. Colin Ebsworth comes in here. He's like, who's this white ass name? And I'm like, me. And he's like,
white name?
Like a really white name, like because somebody dropped out. And then I said,
right.
And they were like, oh, he's like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, my parents just wanted me to integrate better into society. And the whole room died laughing. Good perform. Like it was a fun show. Like I said, Ronan's been like uber nice. Like he like gave me my letter of support for Thingo.
He's one of the nicest guys I've met. Like he just for someone who's so much more than a room runner, right? He organizes these events. Like he's in charge of so much, and he truly cares about it all. And he's really down to earth. He just gave me great feedback after my next gen thing. Came in second place behind Nola. Right.
I sent you the message. I said, yeah, boy. Look at him. I was like,
but yeah, it's meeting people like him and other people that are at a higher level of, I hate to say high level, but like people that have been in the industry for a long time who are so like, welcome. This is what you got to do. And they're so excited, especially if they see something in you as well, you know?
And like, I loved meeting everyone. I'm such a yapper. I think I'm trying to think of who was there when I first performed. Like I think Burke was there.
Right.
And Burke, I don't know why I love making fun of him. Maybe because he's such a good sport about it. Yeah. And he roasts me back quite well. Like
he does.
Oh my God, he does. I hope to never be put in a battle with him.
Yeah, no, he'll kill you.
I will run away. Yeah. I like sprint.
I don't think he would take it because I feel like it would be too not easy for him. No,
he would so take it. Don't make him seem benevolent. He would so take it. He'd be like, he'd probably message me like, Eedmah, prepare to be creamed. prepare to get absolutely decimated.
I don't know. Like I've thought, like I don't know.
All I would have is hairline jokes.
I didn't say anything.
But bro, like, I think he was there, and then I think we became fast friends. Yeah. Because like he's just like so nice.
Yeah, he was there my first gong.
I think he's like he's just like because I think I'm trying to give a funny name, but he's like, I wouldn't say king of gong, but like a strong, like out of like
strong gong.
Strong gong. Strong gong. No, he's like the Phantom of the Gong, like you know, I don't know. Every time I'll say Phantom of the Gong, he just seems to always be there for everyone's first gong show. And now I think he's made like at least like 3.5k.
Oh, dude, he was cleaning up.
He was coming in like, gotta make that money.
Plus,
man.
He doesn't look too terrible from the behind. You know what I mean? When you got to line everyone up on the stage, and you see this dude's perfect cheeks in his khakis. You know what I mean?
Tight khaki. You know what always kills me? He's obviously taller than basically every comedian ever, but he always like hunches. Like,
he's got a strong shape. You know what I mean? Like from the back, you're like,
This feels like when Trump was
Yeah.
looking at feels like when Trump was looking at Mum Dani, the way you're describing your man crush to Ian.
Absolutely, I got a man crush on Bert for sure.
He was sitting across from me. You're like, wow, really? Tell
And then
me
what happened?
What happened?
What
He's
did
like,
his cheeks look like?
Galway and stuff. And you're just like, that's so cool. Wow, I gotta have you on 50 more episodes.
Yeah.
Actually, this is all for you. Does this work? You work.
I'm supposed
out.
to. I've been trying. I forgot. I've been wanting to get him back. In fact, I think he's going to be coming on with Durkin. We'll be a great one. Yeah.
Because
We'll do it next
remember
year.
when Durkin told him he had to do new stuff, and then
Yeah.
and
He's
then
like-
he gogged, and he's like, "This never happens to
This
you."
doesn't happen to you. Yeah.
I remember when Ian came off because I was there that night, and I remember. Oh no! I think I remember when I got third place or something. Finally got some money from the gong,
Yeah.
and for some reason I just like smacked his like shoulder.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe I won the money, and he's just there like, Eedmah, what the hell are you doing? He always looks at me like I've done something concerning. But yeah, your man crush on Beck. Yeah, I think like we just became fast friends. Maybe because I constantly just be like,
Yeah.
neck
He's-
him or
he's
something.
great. He was like, I think there was my first ever gong. I was backstage and there was a young guy taking photos. And there was me and Ian sitting next to each other, and he's putting on his shoes. Like he had like shoes in his backpack. He was changing shoes.
Oh, when he did his like what's that job he had for him?
Oh,
Lollipop, lollipop man.
Street, what do you call it?
Roads, something
road-
controllers. What
yeah,
was it?
road traffic
He
control.
got
Traffic control.
He got the easiest raw work ever, bro. Yeah.
And then but yeah, I remember chatting to him, and that was great. I don't really remember much about my first one other than I think Dan Ward was like hyping me up to people.
He's so sweet.
And so on his episode,
I've seen it.
he was
I
talking
love
about how
him.
he was like, my guy Jared's coming down. And he was saying it to like Christian and Josh Durkin, and they were both like, I hope he bombs.
I think Chris thinks of everyone. Chris loves to see people cry. He's like, I love it.
That's
more.
the gong.
That is a gong. That is a gong.
I was gonna say that was the gong vibe. It still kind of is, right? But like, because I always say that people don't come to see people win. They come to see people get gonged off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has just turned into like the Crush of Ian podcast for you.
No. I don't have a crush on Ian.
You so do. Ian, please, like, if you want to stay in this country, I'm sure Jared can figure out a way. Maybe a de facto partner visa.
Yeah. I'll
Sorry.
adopt you. You're younger than me. It's
You're just this sugar daddy. Sorry. No, but like, good start in the scene, I'd say, for both of us. Big shout out to Sean. And
Yeah.
I can't make fun of his hairline anymore. Got that sorted. He's in America.
Oh no, living the dream. He's heading out there.
My comedy dad has surpassed me. He already was
Yeah.
surpassed me, but he's over in the US. I'm like, I said, I'm gonna miss you, Sean.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
he's
just
like,
love to
you'll be fine.
I'd love to see
Yeah.
people succeed. Certain people.
You catty little bitch.
Nah, pretty much everyone. You know who you are. Nah, I'm kidding. Everyone. I love to see everyone succeed. Anytime someone gets a spot opening for someone who's big, or they're traveling, or like Bruno and going to do Kill Tony, or Wolfie going to cool. I'm like, you guys are killing it. They're so cool. What? Am I gushing too much?
No, I'm doing the Wolfie impression. Like,
Oh, right. Okay.
Bruno's saying the, yo, mean. Sorry, Bruno will hate if I say this, but like the ADHD is coming out so severely.
And you or him?
No, in me, because Bruno says, don't you hate it when cunts blame everything on the ADHD? Oh, I'm sorry, I keep swearing on this.
that's
On this ADHD, huh?
Mm.
Like, he hates it. Like,
Yeah.
I can never mention it around him because he'll be like, don't do that.
I
But
know
yeah,
people have asked me if I have ADHD.
you so do. I
And
think all theatre people
all
do.
the signs are there, so I might, but I'm not going to do the test.
Nah.
The actual official test?
$3,000, nah.
No, it's not that much. I think it's just $1,000.
No, it's like 800 for the initial, and then
Can
you
we
got to
pull
do.
that up?
Do you want me to look it up? Oh, boom.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh, there. Oh, wow.
No, now I've got to do it, Eedmah.
More work for you. Hey, I was gonna make you do TikTok. Be thankful this is all you've got. I was literally gonna force you to do a TikTok.
Yeah, but you're not going to see this episode for 4 months. So-
Yeah.
No, not that long.
Four, I'll be gone by then. No,
Were you going somewhere?
I'm moving to the UK.
No.
Yeah,
What month?
June.
Okay, this will be out before June.
Okay, yeah. Before I'm like off like gallivanting.
Like moving?
Moving. Yeah.
Jeez. What,
Yeah.
are you going to be following
Who am I following?
Adam Bloom around?
Well, I hung out with him in London.
I saw.
Yeah, because we'll drop this part in. Went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Yeah, boy. Got
As a guest.
I went. I got obviously I told you I got the grant money from the
cool.
Govy, and then I landed in London first with
It's an immigrant's dream.
influenza. Yeah, influenza. Hung out with Adam, and he took me around like Piccadilly. Piccadilly
Adam
Circus.
is quick shout out to Adam. Adam Bloom is one of the most genuinely nicest people in the world, let alone comedians. But like, the guy loves comedy. I've messaged him a few times since he was my first guest. I'm working on this bit. What do you think? And he gives me back a full.
I think you should do that, Jared.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I don't care.
I think you should do that. You sound like a Monty Python character.
Well, he loved that.
Caricature.
He loves that I know all the 70s, like, Are You Being Served?
I love Are You Being Served.
And he loved.
Wait, how do you know your parents, right?
No,
really?
my African Somali parents.
My parents loved it. They loved that shit.
They
loved that. They loved.
They came to the Western world in
Keeping Up
2003.
Appearances? Do you remember Keeping Up Appearances?
Yes, my favorite thing from I Being Served is, Mrs. Slocum, where have you been? I was stroking my pussycat.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember.
Captain Peacock.
Yeah.
Like.
How did you? Okay, so how old are you now?
22.
How the hell do you know that show?
I watch it on YouTube all the time.
But how? Why?
Because I love old British stuff.
So you just YouTubed old British stuff and that came up?
Just it because I was watching Monty Python,
right?
And then it said something about I Being Served, and I clicked on it, and then like my favorite character, and I just really liked it from the first, and I just loved the intro song, haberdasheries, hosieries, and ladies, and da-da-da. Yeah. And then I forgot his name, but you know the
Frank, what's his name? Not
the
Frank.
character with like the Elton John looking character.
Yeah.
Like, loved him.
Yeah.
Didn't like the other character because he was kind of creepy, but loved the show in general. Oh no, like Miss Slocum, I'm not sure what's going on there. Like,
Did you watch the Young Ones?
No, not the Young Ones. No, but yeah, like so hung out, chilled with him. He gave me advice to not hold my phone out like this in London. Yeah. And then he said I can't even have it on the table. No, because people will snatch it.
Yeah, or on trains. Like
yeah. So he took me to his like favorite cafe spot. Yeah. And like we were chilling, and then he took me to like lunch in like Chinatown. I was like, this is cool. I was meant to do a show with him, but like our dates didn't like link up properly. Yeah. But yeah,
that's awesome. So you're moving there, and what prompted that? Was that little trip there prompted you to want to move there? And who are you moving there with? Your parents or by yourself? And why? And how long are you staying there?
Yes,
for?
Okay. Well, let's get into it. So obviously did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Yeah. Had the time of my life. Now, just want to quickly say this. I'm aware that it's not like the Fringe Festival every day. I'm smart. I know that. But I had a lot of fun during the Fringe Festival. I made a lot of friends. Yeah. I got taken under like Raoul Coley's wing. So when I went over there, I only had 13 confirmed spots across like the 30 days of the festival or something. But when I got over there, like obviously meet people, got booked for more spots. Then I like did Rahul. I started like flying for Rahul and teching for him. Yeah. Because I went to his show, his solo show, like where he's like crowd work show, and he saw me in the crowd, recognized me from Perth because we had like met briefly through David, like Callum, the Scottish one. Yeah. And he brought me up on stage, and like I did a quick 5, and he said, and then I came another day, and he asked me to do a quick 5, and then I started flying for him. Was filling the room up. I would say I'm a pretty shout out to if anyone sees this from the next Fringe, Edinburgh Fringe. I'm a really good flyer.
Edinburgh will bark out there for you,
bro. Like I was getting like 20-30 people at 3 p.m. for a 3 p.m. show. Yeah. Like just pure flyering, and then I started teching for his other shows. He started letting me introduce him on stage, and then there was a couple times where I did like 20-minute sets, 30-minute sets. Yeah. And there was a day where I did a 40-minute set because he had gone to the wrestling and I think forgot that he had a show on. Yeah. I hope I can say this. And then I did like...
If you can't, I'll cut it out.
Oh, I did like a whole... No, I think he knows. A whole like 40-minute set while I was waiting for him. And I was like, luckily I think... I'm not saying it's a good 40, but 40 minutes worth of jokes that I could like kind of stretch out.
I'm not saying it was good 40, but I was on stage for 40 minutes and I spoke.
Boy, and they were all laughing.
Yeah.
They were all laughing. Good. Yeah. And then like hung out with Carl Legacy because.
Oh yeah, he was there.
He's so great.
Yeah.
Bro, he's such a like when he's middle of the day, Kyle is like exactly the same as 2 a.m. Kyle.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you know how's it going? No,
That's all right.
come to the 100% special.
That's all right.
You know what's going on.
And you're like,
He was like wearing
what?
and he wore a mankini every night for his like comedy striptease show. So like the least kind of like the Gong Show, but instead of the least funniest comedians had to do like a strip dance for an audience member.
Yeah, I would
And
never
then
do that.
well, you better be funny then.
Yeah.
And then he would like, and then like as the comedians are like having their humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
he
It
was,
is like comedy itself is a
I know,
humiliation
but this
ritual.
is some real like I better succeed stuff.
Yeah.
He like takes off his clothes. It is like a Borat mankini.
Yeah. Wow.
The thing is, everyone
He's
nearly
in good shape though. I couldn't get away with it.
what?
What?
The and basically that's where like majority of like stand-up comedians were
Right.
near the end of the night because
Yeah.
that show ends around 1 a.m. and then there's like post hangouts, and I was like trying to stay awake, and I'm just like, and they're all like, I'm like, how are these people?
All right. So you start doing well, right? Immediately. But then and those are some good gigs. The early days, heady days. Tell me about the worst gig you ever had. I don't think I've asked any other guest this. Like the absolute most bomb or heckle or worst feedback after a gig. The kind of ones that make you want to go, I'm going to step in front of that bus tonight.
When I did the Billabong.
Oh, right. That would be not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
This is before I like left.
was that when Billabong opened?
I think so, yeah. Like the audience members, a couple of them I think had seen me previously and were calling out the punchlines to my jokes and like were heckling me really loudly and then just not laughing, and then people were groaning and like it was real bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump from this second story room right here right onto the brewery, have my blood be drenched in whatever's being concocted.
I'm gonna haunt this place.
Yeah, it was real bad. I was like, damn, like it had me thinking, damn, I'm gonna bomb when I get to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do horrifically.
Yeah.
So like it was, I was
swings and roundabouts though, because like I've had some average gigs, right? Of late, not average as in they're fine, but I'm never. No one's rolling on the floors laughing. You know, I get a very down the middle response. I do fine. I do great. I do great.
Hey, you do good, man.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
You are worthy. You are loved.
But like the last two gigs I had were the best. All right, so I was at Fremantle Comedy Factory.
Yeah.
And then the next day I was at Windmill. And Windmill's a hard place to do a good set at, but it was so much fun. And I think partly because like I saw these two people, this couple out the front, Irish guy and his Aussie girlfriend. And he's standing in the queue to get in. And he goes, "Hey!" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, I saw you at the Gong Show a couple of weeks ago. We wanted you to win. We were like screaming out. I'm like, where were you last week? And he was like, yeah, we loved you. We thought you should have won. You were great. And I was like, oh, dude, thank you so much. And then he sits front row and he's got like a Sri Lankan friend. And I'm like, I do this whole thing about Sri Lankans, Indians.
Deodorant, yeah.
Right? And then so I thought he's Indian and he's like, I'm Sri Lankan. And I got so excited. I was like, I just started just talking to the crowd a bit more. And that's what I'm having more fun doing now is just not worrying so much about deviating from my set and just throwing away jokes to talk to the crowd. If I can come back to them, I'll come back to them. I
love and because like crowd work's like its own like thing as well, isn't it? Like I've like before I left, like I was like I never did crowd work. I was like I think I have the gift of the gab, but not like some people are just so good at like off the cuff stuff. So it's like what? Because but that's so cool. Like because answer him, I was be like answer him is like so like I said, it's like hit or miss.
Oh yeah, you
I
could be
guess I never miss. And then like there's 22, and then sometimes like I remember one time they like didn't have enough chairs. And I was like in midsummer, and I was like,
well, there's a problem with the chairs.
Yeah,
as in like there's a not Ant's problem, but it's like someone else's problem with the chairs there. It's a hard side. It's just I feel sorry for Ant. He's got to deal with a lot of stuff in that.
Yeah, and it's kind of out the way. Like it's central, but it's out the way because of how the roads are constructed.
Right, yeah.
It's a real like loop. Like if it was literally just like 800 meters to the right,
Yeah.
like near where like the restaurants and stuff are, it would be like
If you could pull in off the freeway, well, you can, but it's like a.
that's what I mean. It's like a little loop. It's a bit of a like I don't know, suburban American like little bungalows. I'm not sure what they call it. You know what I'm thinking of? Cul-de-sac. It's a cul-de-sac. The most inefficient piece of like like.
Did you know the plural of cul-de-sac is cols-de-sac?
What? Really?
Yeah,
that's so stupid.
Because it's French, I guess, but like
cul-de-sac.
Cols-de-sac is if you were to be like one cul-de-sac, two cols-de-sac.
Oh.
I learned that from the Gilmore Girls.
No, because Mom, that's kind of stupid. You know, like it's like how will that help me get into Princeton?
She went to Yale.
Yale?
All right, Yale.
Look, I never watched the show. I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand every episode. Everything handed to her.
Yeah,
Did absolutely nothing
this
with
is
it.
the problem with rewatching things is that you pick so much apart.
No, from the first time I saw it,
right.
I was like, this chick is annoying.
Yeah.
No,
Even
Mom.
watching things as an adult.
No, Mom. Like, you don't get it. And I just need my coffee. I just need... Don't talk to me before I have a coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
Caroline, please. If my...
Lorelai?
Is it Lorelai? Lorelai. I told you I never watched it. Like, I'd say... Like, I mean, I rewatch How I Met Your Mother. That's my comfort show.
I love How I Met Your Mother.
I love... Like, have you met Ted?
Yeah.
Or like, Bro Code. I love all those little gags.
But then it's like, oh, you can't do those jokes anymore because
I think majority of the jokes in there you can do. I don't think How I Met Your Mother, except for some Barney stuff.
Barney stuff is
Barney,
like bordering on like.
But Barney, it makes sense for Barney's character because Barney's character is like
a date rapist. Like that's what he was leaning towards.
What, like, bro? Are you not trying to get monetized for this?
Yeah.
Yo, like,
I can cut out the word rape. It's fine.
You know, we say.
I had Nicholson Wyatt on. I've got every
Oh,
other word.
Nick was like, no, bro. Like, honestly, you just gotta do it. Wait, Wyatt? Nah, like, I was calling. That's my Wyatt impression.
Right, first of all, both of those were the same impression.
No, Nicholas is over here. You know what I mean? And Wyatt's like,
no, Nicholas is he's great. Nicholas and Wyatt.
I love Nicholas. Yeah, me and Nicholas had a real deep introspective conversation one time. Well, he's like, no, and I was just like, and I took so much advice from him. I was like, no, Nicholas, you're right, actually, bro. You're right. Like, that is what I got to do with like that decision. And he's like, yeah, and I'm happy. But yeah, it was tears what tears. Do you know what I mean? He's so fun. I love Nicole so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good. I recommend if anyone can swing it to get over there. Get over there.
To the Gong Show? Oh, to the UK.
Get just for the friends, even for a week.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go. That's my.
I love bumping, and you know what? There's nothing better than bumping into someone like in another country.
Yeah.
Nothing better. I saw the guy
feel
Mac.
like a big deal.
No, it's just like. Do you know how many people for like who they're not Perth based, but they're like Oz comics, and like when we bumped into each other, we're like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know, what are you doing here? It's like, what? Yeah. Bro, this is insane. Like, I bumped into Lennox when I was there, and I was just like, Lennox.
I forgot about. Where did he go? He moved back there.
No, he's still here.
What? I haven't seen him in ages.
No, he's been doing like other stuff, but like he's like leaving, I think Feb or something.
Oh, man,
but
crazy.
I forgot that Lennox is technically just a little bit like above me and stuff, like over there, because like he was, no, I'm just opening for these guys, and I'm just like, I was like, I'm going to the comedy karaoke show, which is a good show. Like like I love it.
This whole episode has been like real inside the actor studio of like. You have to know all these people. You know what I mean?
No, not really. Like you just like you just gotta talk. You just gotta talk to like people. Like that's what I did during Perth Fringe. Like I just hung out with like so many people. You know, you weren't at the Dalsies this year, but you know what I got for the Dalsies award? I got 2 awards, right? And I think I got the coolest prize, except for Pachulo's F off to Melbourne, which was $2,000. Yeah, my prize, one of them was for Social Media Queen, and I was given a crown. And that turned, so from outsiders looking in, it looked like that whole function was just for me. It was a big crown. Got to hang it up on my wall with all my like holiday fringe, like career stuff. And then the other award, Aiden said it in a really funny way. He's like, and you're at every comedy show and you scare me. How are you at every single show? Yeah,
you and Lockie show up everywhere.
I think I outbeat Lockie on that though.
I don't know. Like I see him.
I think I outdo Lockie. I don't think I would say definitely. besides Dan, no, not even Dan.
Omar as well. Omar turns up at a lot of places.
I think I think for the first year of comedy, like my first year, I think I was at like
but you were
4 shows a week.
But were you on stage at those times, or were you just hanging out and?
If it was, I think a lot of times performing. I would say because on average I'm doing like 3 shows a week.
Yeah, wow. Are
Um,
you doing that now?
yeah, like 3.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this week I was meant to do basso and some other stuff, but like something came up and I couldn't do basso this week. But like on average, usually 3 shows a week, which is pretty good for Perth.
That's good. Yeah.
Like it's.
Like, because Lockie was up to like 5 at one point.
Lockie's so good. Lockie's getting himself an apprentice. Like I saw on the collective.
I saw.
He's
I
like,
need one of those for this place.
feed you a da 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 da. Or something.
Yeah.
He's got to wait for the next 20-something-year-old to start comedy.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he's killing it.
He's someone who's in uni and doesn't have like children.
I was kind of like contemplating. I could easily have opened. I probably still could. I play in a lot of venues, music wise. So I've made a lot of contacts as a booking agent when I was working as a booking agent for with venues and stuff. And I've talked to a couple of places. They're like, yeah, we'd be keen because they have got nothing going. No one's reached out to them. And that still might happen. But I was also kind of going, like if it's either open a room or start a pod. Like I've kind of thought I like chatting to comedians. And if I have to run a room, that's a lot of extra.
It is.
Just responsibility, and I'm 40. I don't want more responsibility.
You're already like a whole dad. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow,
I'm a whole dad.
Yeah, wow. It's like to like a little. Like I work in childcare. Anytime like I see parents, I'm like, man, you're like that's your responsibility right there. That's crazy. Like they're with me for like 8 hours, but they gotta go home with you.
Did you see my kid out the front?
Yeah,
I kept him alive this whole time.
Yeah, because I was like, I would lie. The reason why I didn't think this was your house is because somebody was in a car. And then speaking German to one of the kids.
It's my neighbor.
And I was like, am I not meant to be here? I was like, because it's like, okay, Papa, danke schön. This should have been Nikos's day to come through.
He's just moved in next door, and his kids like don't even speak English, but they love my kid. Because he's older, he's quite a few years older than them, so they're like
big bro energy.
Like, yeah, hi Ollie, and he's like, yeah, and Ollie's my kid speaks a bit of German from school. They teach German at school, so that's but that's funny. You're like, hello,
and I wasn't aware that I wasn't aware that your partner was also
white.
Yes,
you thought she was brown.
Yeah, so when she said Eedmah, I was like,
yeah.
You've
met my wife before?
I think I have, but I think I like forgot. Like my brain automatically just changes things.
See that? Yeah, it's that's funny because I was thinking about writing some jokes about how I'm married, but she's white.
That
right?
makes the deodorant joke make more sense now that I remember.
Correct.
Yeah, because when the first time I heard it, I was like, no.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have married a Sri Lankan or an Indian girl because they just remind me too much of my family. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be in bed with some Indian girl and she's like, oh my god, that feels so good.
Oh, Jared, don't put me on this episode, bro. Don't do this to me. I'm a 22-year-old progressive, okay? You're gonna have my name. I can't go to any more of the meetings now.
Yeah. Can we just zoom up on the fact that Eedmah laughed at that at least? Thank you.
I laughed at it. I just want to say, guys, the toxic gossip
This
trait.
might be my first walk-off, I think. I can't do this shit anymore.
I mean, I witnessed the walk-off one time. I can't tell the story, but like I witnessed the walk-off.
I want to hear the story. Tell me afterwards.
I'll tell you afterwards. I can't tell you. But yeah, like I'm going to post my YouTube apology later, guys.
It's fine.
The ukulele.
I'm Sri Lankan. I can say
it. I'm playing wall, just like, and then that, and I just want to say, I'm sorry for what I was saying.
I was on a brown man's podcast. He made fun of Indian women.
But what? Like, I'm trying to think of any. Like, my brain's just going like.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Fucking ADHD, right, Bruno?
I know, Bruno. Bruno always says, "Stop being a peanut. Don't be a peanut." Him and Roz. I think I've noticed that, like him and Roz, we hang out. Like the three of us hang out so often after gigs. Because I think that's what we do. Like you say, you love chatting to comedians. We all love chatting to each other. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little clique that we've got going on.
But it's not even clique. It's like the different groups each time because the gigs are different. I'm a floater, man.
I'm a floater.
You'll float too. I'm a floater.
You'll float.
No, I've just been watching that show.
I'm not saying that as if I shapeshift, but I feel like because I yap so excessively that like I'll just like talk to everybody. Not anybody, but everybody.
Yeah.
But like Bruno and Roz is so, because do you know how I met Roz? I met Roz at the Hyde Park show, and I went up to like Courtney. I was like, what's his name? Because I had an idea in my head, and he's like, I was like, I'm gonna pretend that I like. Somebody said, oh, he used to do comedy a while back. He was kind of big, and I was like, yeah, okay. So what's his name? They're like, oh, Roz. Okay, I'm gonna walk up and act like a really big fan. So I went up to Roz. I was like, wait, I'm so sorry to bother you. Are you Roz Evans? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm such a big fan.
Pen and paper.
Yeah. I was like, and Roz was like,
of course.
Fucking,
yeah.
like, no, Roz was like, what the fuck? Yeah. You're a comic, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. He's like, right, yeah. Thought so. He's like, I thought she was like off her head or something. Yeah. No, like, bro. But yeah, like Roz, I owe Roz and Bruno so much like fuel money. I really, I do. I owe this. I do. Trust, guys. If I get the news, I get for the. If I find out what I want to find out on the 4th of December, I've got you. Yeah.
I gotta say, like Bruno and Roz are really nice guys. I remember meeting Bruno for the first time, and the guy he's probably up there as one of the nicest guys just to meet for the first time. You know what I mean? He's like genuinely, obviously his whole thing, and he admits this himself, is that he looks intimidating. So he looks like he's probably unapproachable. But when you walk and you go up to him and you talk to him, he's he's just, he he probably doesn't remember my name.
No.
No.
I
had him on the Christmas.
Yeah,
podcast.
I saw you showed it to me on the thing, and I was like, I can't wait for that to come out.
It's pretty fun.
I would, you know what? I'm gonna say I'm your day oneer for this podcast.
No, what? Right?
Yeah.
Day one, as in I thought you meant like should have been the first guest. So. What's a day one? I'm 40. Tell me what these terms mean.
Should have been the first guest. No, Adam. No. Day one as in like day one fan, because I watched it from the first episode. That's what I'm claiming. Yeah. I watched nearly all the episodes that are out now. Well, sure, I might have skipped a few, but that's mainly because like my headphones.
Who did you skip?
No, because so basically, I haven't had my headphones for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've noticed you looking a little different. Like,
have you seen me at gigs?
A little less autistic,
bro. An over East comedian literally like asked me if I was. I was like, and they're like, "Are you?" And I was like, "Bro, that's kind of crazy. You're from Melbourne and you said that." No, so I haven't had them for 2 weeks. Right. It's been crazy connecting with the world.
Gotta get those Bose back again, man.
Commuting.
Were they Bose? Bose headphones?
No, Sony. They were a gift from. So I was so sad they broke. They were a gift from this family. Actually, they got me a gift like from last year. Yeah. I was the coordinator, and it was so sweet, bro. Cried. They're like, "This is the dad's Frenchie. This is for you. It's from Dun Dun Dun." And I was like, "You guys are always my favorite." And I also got this really cool like hand soap from this like specialty like. It was like pancake scented. Yeah. And
pancake scented hand soap.
Yeah, it's from this like kids like skincare brand or something, and so that's what like she's like, I wanted you to have this. But yeah, so reconnecting with the world, it's been crazy. I see why you guys make fun of me for it.
Oh look, I would walk around with headphones all the time.
No,
I would.
No, I mean like now that I'm at gigs, like I'm like I feel like I'm more present.
That's what I mean. I don't want to be present. So not so much a comedy, but in the general day-to-day world, I would wear headphones around all the time. But I feel like I constantly feel like I have to keep one out or one ear off or whatever to like be aware of someone trying to.
Yeah, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Really, that's my philosophy. That's why when people say, "How do you travel?"
I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about just.
I know, but
people trying to get my attention.
If you're gonna get, for me, like it's like I have been like approached so much more by cult members without the headphones. It used to be a really good deterrent because they're targeting ethnic-looking people that they think are international students with no backbone or family. Yeah. So now it's like, and they go in pairs of two, and they're like, "Hey, you look lonely." And I'm just there like, what are you on about, mate?
Can I pray for you?
They're like, and I just bust out the Aussie accent like, excuse me, I'm doing quite well.
As I'm getting older, I must be losing my edge because people have started approaching me more now.
Yeah.
You know,
you got to look like you did it more.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruno. But like I used to just walk around and they'd they'd ask the person, the people at the shopping centers and stuff, like, "Excuse me, sir, do you want to give to the children?" I'm like, no.
It's because you have dad eyes now.
Yeah, this guy's tired. He'll give us money.
Yes, because you literally have like parent eyes. Like you don't have like
You decide, Australia. Do I have dad eyes?
Yeah, like Nick's got them as well. Like Nick's got dad eyes. Like I thought Nick was a dad when I met him. I thought he was like
Nick Meehan's got stepkids.
I know he's got stepkids, but like when I met him, I wasn't aware of this. Like,
yeah.
Can I say though, so nice, genuinely.
Oh, dude, he's great.
Nick, I love you, bro. Like I love Nick. What a
so many shout outs in this episode.
Bro, no, I really no. Stop that. I know, genuinely, Nick was so nice.
Yeah, he's great.
He's also him and Lani. Do you know when I was leaving, they came to the airport to say bye to me.
Did they really?
They came to the airport and like they only missed out on my birthday because I changed the day of the karaoke last minute. But they literally just drove all the way to the airport to terminal to say bye to me for 5 minutes. And I gave me the biggest hugs and said, "You're gonna do what?" And then Nick said I can stay with one of his relatives if I'm ever in like this town near Bath, and I'm totally gonna take him up on it because the Jane Austen festival happens.
He's great. He's also got the record now of being on the podcast the most.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat that.
Not you were leaving, so.
Well, you got to give me as much as you can before I dip.
I'll get you in another one before you leave at least.
Yes.
We'll get a group one like you, Bruno.
Roz.
Roz is not going to come on. He doesn't want to do pods, but that's fine. Yeah.
No, because Roz is probably going to be like, yeah. No.
You, Bruno, Ian. And
I would love that. I would love that. I would overtake every time Ian tries to talk. I'm gonna be like, shut up. No, but genuinely, like obviously everyone's there super nice. Like Molly's been like helping out with Madcap, but like I'm thinking
that's not even half of them.
But no, like no, I'm just saying like from when I started, because like I said, I have everything super fresh in my head. Like it's only been like a year and 6 months basically. Yeah. Like he came down for all abilities Hoops WA and trained with the guys. Do you know about the soon to be non-for-profit that I like work with?
Yeah, I know that you do.
Didn't you perform there?
No.
I thought you performed with us.
No.
November?
Remind me what it was again?
November, like the charity, the fundraiser gig.
No, I didn't do that. Sorry, it wasn't me.
Bro, are you sure?
I think it was another brown guy.
No, I think you did.
Was it Roz?
No, Roz didn't perform. Okay, but we raised 5,000 grand.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
That.
I would have taken that.
I'll say, big flex,
I did do it.
People like, I raised 5 grand during that. About 3 of that was ticket sales. And that was in November last year. Which like Nick came down. Firstly, Nick came down.
Yeah.
And did training with Lani. And then he also wore the jersey.
Yeah.
On the stage. So actually, Nick, I owe you a jumper from All Abilities. So you can rep that forever. Him and Burke. I actually have a video of Burke dancing to Nikki Chan.
Send it to me so
Hi, Nani Dusky.
Send it to me so I can watch it as I fall asleep tonight.
Yeah. So like Burke came down and like trained with the guys and he got absolutely roasted.
Really?
One of the guys, I said, "No, guys, he's Irish," and he's like, "Oh, what is he gonna do? Carpet bomb us? Ha 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 ha!" And I was like, do not attack him. Do not attack him. He will attack you back.
Yeah.
He did really well. Like I thought he was gonna be bad at basketball. I'm not sure why, considering he plays it all the time. But yeah.
But isn't it funny though, being a comedian, right? And you were roasting each other in green rooms and shit, and then you go out to the world and you're hanging out with your civilian friends, and you go to do the same shit, and they're like, "Whoa." Yeah, where did that come from?
Yeah, and obviously because I work in a childcare center, so I don't roast anybody. None of my coworkers, because it's just not there.
So I'm just imagining you talking to like kids.
I used to roast my Osh kids, but that was like they would like be like, you're so old, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go. I was like, really? Can you go by yourself, Yochi? Can you? No, you can't. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. Well,
it's your fault. Your parents are divorcing.
No, one time one of the kids like wore a Trump hat, and I was like, and I was the only person that clocked it. Right. He was wearing a Trump 2025 hat, and I was the only black person working that day, and I was looking at all my white coworkers, and I was like, nobody's
gonna. You ain't seen this shit?
y'all ain't addressing this. I was so disappointed that the kids had a racist dad, because the dad was like Irish, like grew up in Ireland. I was like, what kind of Conor McGregor transformation you went through here, bro? Yeah. But yeah, like we used to like roast, but like jibber jabbers. Nobody cried. Nobody got upset about it.
My dad used to do this thing in shopping centers. My dad is one of the funniest guys. He could have been a comedian. He would just pull faces at kids. So while the parents are turned away, the kid's facing him, and he's just pulling like scary faces at them and stuff, just trying to scare them, and they just start crying, and he'd look away, and the parents would be like, "What's the matter?"
I would love that.
Yeah, he didn't care at all.
I'd be like,
yeah.
I do that to the kids.
Hi, Georgie.
I do that to like the nursery kids when I walk past them. I just go, but they're gonna be like, I was like, I'm trying to like, they're like, wow. Like I love working with the little kids. Like,
I just like my own kid, man. I don't.
I've had so many people say that, like, guys,
so
if
cliche.
you like a kid, if you like your kid, you like other kids. Okay.
Challenge.
Kids are so. Think about it. I have no children myself,
and
I love 99% of all my kids I've worked with.
Every time I see I'll say it. Every time I see a baby, I'm going to exclude my good friends from this, right? And then everyone's like, look how cute the baby is. I'm like, it looks like every single baby in the world.
Nah. See, as someone who works with kids, like, they don't. Each one is just so beautifully and adorably unique.
I completely agree to the parent. Right? From the parent.
No, but I'm not a parent. I'm looking at it.
But that's why you do what you do. That's why you're good at what you do, because you can see them for who they are.
I don't know when this is coming out, but I'm actually quitting this current role.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be for a while. You were.
Yeah. No, I don't know. They're not going to see this, but like. Yeah.
Not to give too much away. This comes out this week.
Yeah, I'm dipping. Love these. I'm gonna cry when I dip because I love these kids. My heart.
Dip. God, you're just full of this new 2025 lingos.
Dip is old. Dip is real old. You should be using dip.
I feel like dip would have been for someone. This guy's such a dip. You know what I mean? You're like
dipping out. You're leaving. An Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye. I'm good at.
Yeah, I'm not. I say bye to everyone.
I mean,
on occasion, I have pulled one.
Yeah.
I have, and I remember I got a text message saying, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I've left." And they're like,
"Yeah."
And you didn't say anything. I was like, I was kind of.
I remember the first time I discovered Irish Goodbye before I knew what it was called. I did it by accident. I was at a thing I really didn't want to be to. It was my early 20s at some kind of function, and I was smashed, and I stumbled out like a side door, and they wouldn't let me back in. And I was like, well, I'm going home.
Can I ask you?
I was like, this is awesome.
Oh. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Who's like your favorite? And I know you've like said this on pod, but I don't mean by their stand-up comedy. Just who's your like favorite group to hang with out of the comedians? Like when you're at a show.
Oh right.
Not like man, I love their set. No, I really love how they do this. Like I'll just be like, when you see them, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go chill in that corner.
I can't answer that. You know how many people I've spoken to on this podcast?
Oh, everyone. You just said everyone has their circles.
Yeah, no, but like it's all like I would hang out with everyone, like except like literally almost everyone, 99% of everyone. Anyone that doesn't want to hang out with me, I don't want to hang out with them.
You're so mom done. No, you're so Cuomo. You're like, I would be
I'm
for
what?
the Cuomo. I'd be there for the Nets.
Put a freaking
and the Jets.
Subtitles here.
Cuomo. I'd be there for the Nets and the Jets.
No, okay, all right. If I'm gonna ask honestly, who would I have the biggest
because
laugh
it's not
with?
like doors are gonna shut.
No, that's it. Yeah. Well, I mean, like sometimes it's so fleeting. You know what I mean? I love hanging out with Ian Burke, but he's in and out. You know, I don't get to hang out with him much. But like, there's like Bruno, there's Lockie. I always have a good time with Nick Meehan, and I have a big laugh. Yeah, he's got that Jimmy Carr laugh. I love it. He's got a great laugh.
No, I love you, Nick. Please don't take that. Yeah, okay. Well, you've very egalitarian answer.
It's a very diplomatic answer. But like, there's no one. I'm such a textbook people pleaser that like. Now that I've been in the scene for a while, I feel included, I feel welcome, and I feel friendly with everyone. Right,
everyone's been bare nice. Yeah. Like I said, like to the people who gave me their letters of support for like that grant, like me, like our Laugh Mob as well too gave me like a little like thing to add in because I need to provide all this proof of stuff. I was like, damn. I was like, Ronan, and Ronan, I thought Ronan was gonna like not write a letter, like I thought, but he wrote like the nicest letter of support.
He's gonna come on sometime next year, I think, when he's less busy. But
yeah, like tell him I love him. I say this to him every time I see him. And then like Sean wrote me a letter, and then because the reason why I said that is like the reason I said that because like one of my favorite people, and I don't get to see him that often now because he's not been performing that often. Although he's performing tomorrow, is like George Evans.
Yeah.
Like George, I will like gravitate. We'll gravitate towards each other so quickly if we're on the same.
He's
like,
great.
We'll be like floating like two magnets. Like boom,
Yeah.
and we'll be like George,
Yeah,
have you heard? Or
Well,
what are you up to?
I was talking to Jack Smith. And he was like, "Well, when Sean's back, do you want to do like a group one and get like Smoko Bros on your on Does This Work?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, that'd be
Wow,
awesome."
can this couch fit 4 people?
Definitely, yeah. You saw the other pods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm.
Oh no, hold on. I'd have to take myself out of that. So
No, 1. Yeah, cause I'm.
yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, 3 and me. Yeah. As in, there'll be someone here. Let's say Sean here, and George and Jack there.
So, are you forgetting a member of the Smoko Bros?
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
You?
Yeah. You know what, yeah? You know, actually, I said that to them. I said, do you know it's kind of clap that you've called the Smoko Bros with the chick in the group?
Okay, in my defense, I have come into the scene after Smoko Bros had already finished. As in, like, the podcast was on pause. I hadn't seen an episode.
I will say again as well, too. Like, I was a Smoko Bros, and, like, we're all Smoko Bros. And the,
no idea. I'm so
and I'm like the forgotten member.
Kind of ignorance.
I'm like Jace. I'm like JC and like NC. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares. I was a puppet. That was me.
You're Ross from Friends.
I'm Ross from. I'm Janet. I'm just.
You're not even.
Chandler.
Not even one of the friends.
Yeah, Chandler, I adore you. And Tommy. Tommy's also a Smoko Bros.
Is he?
Yeah, but
Okay,
the original founding four fathers, 4 members.
I thought it was just 3 dudes originally. And
I'm gonna need to address this in the group chat.
Yeah.
I'm in both. I'm in all.
But I got to claim ignorance because I wasn't aware of. I just knew the name Smoko Bros, but I didn't. I knew it was
Well, like to be
Jack,
fair,
George, and
the name doesn't really allude to there being
this is
like
Smoko
a black.
Bros and Eedmah.
It literally.
Anyway, we got to wrap this up.
Do we?
Yeah.
But like, George doesn't see him that often, but. Big hearts and them things, yeah.
So what's next though? You're gonna do a Netflix special or tour or take the show on the road? Eedmah. What's your Netflix title gonna be called?
That's actually like cracked thoughts or something. Like fucked thoughts, I think. Cause like one thing my brain does, it changes lyrics on me when I'm feeling depressed. Like I was like singing a song and then all of a sudden I went like, life isn't worth living. So something related to me wanting to kill myself.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. No, maybe. No, I did message George recently like a thank you for something, and he's like, "Are you trying to kill yourself?" he's like, "Are you okay?"
He'd go home and Eedmah's cleaning the house, making sure everything's in order. Like.
I reread the message. It was such a suicide note.
Yeah. I want to thank you for everything you've done.
Yeah, I was like, thank you so much. Because
Yeah.
I hit my 1 year, like, of something since I like, moved out of home and stuff. So, like, thank you so much. Because I'm not going to put on the pod, but we all know the saga of me being in here. Like, the
in the scene.
Yeah, the stupidity of trials and tribulations I had to do stand-up in Perth.
Yeah.
for Perth.
And just for Perth.
Just for Perth. Like, it was, I wasn't even doing UK stuff. Like, but like, next up.
When you hit a big bro.
Yeah, trust. I'm gonna.
Do you have any money for us?
Yeah, I'll be like, watch me. I'm gonna be like Michael Sheen. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna set myself up first, and I'm just gonna like spray money everywhere. Because I really don't care about material items. Like genuinely, I know this is and then I know people are gonna be like, oh, when you get money, it changes. Like I'm not gonna pull a Taylor Swift on us. You know, like as long as I can travel.
That's all I care about.
That's all I care about. As long as like I can
just the freedom to be able to go and do whatever you want.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about money.
Saving up and all that stuff.
Although there is fun in like really watching the dollar. Like when I was on that trip, like really watching every cent. Like I was like, but it was cool because then I performed in Dublin right after.
Yeah.
I love the Irish genuinely.
Yeah.
Separate from Burke,
including Burke.
No, because this is turning into like a Burke little stuff.
Strange.
Yeah, but like when I mean, to be fair, he did get me spots there. Like I got a spot basically every night when I was there for the 4 nights I was there. Because then I was like chilling. Another person who helped me get spots was John O'Keefe.
Oh yeah.
He big comedian over there. I assume based off his and like Coleman and like they like took me around. Like he helped me get to one of the gigs. So I was like, I don't know how to use your transport system. It's all in Irish. I've learnt one.
Should I get on the tune?
I only learnt one Irish word, which is kinte.
Right.
which means definitely.
Which sounds like an African word.
I know quince. A lot of
Yeah.
them do. Like no, I can't. But I'm secretly gonna start learning Irish, and I'm just gonna drop it around Gaelic.
Yeah.
Gaelica, I think it's called.
Right.
No, I'm gonna drop it around Burke randomly. I'm just gonna be like quince.
Yeah.
Shakhamslam.
I drop Romanian around Felix every once in a while. I'd speak Spanish with
Yo, Felix, I just befriended Felix's Somali friend. I finally met Felix's famed Somali friend that he mentions to me every time. And they knew, and like, we met each other and we're like, hey! What's up? Sister. But yeah, I want to perform in more countries. You know where else? I want to perform more in Asia because randomly I've already ticked off technically performing on that continent.
Right.
Because I performed in South Korea. Because there's one comedy club in South Korea and I performed in it.
It's
and
more
I was
than North Korea.
Maybe. And then I was invited to perform in Japan afterwards. So I need to get much like how every Aussie is going to Bali.
Just dropping right at the end of the podcast. And I've been invited to perform in Japan.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
That's because they want to make you their bride, probably as well.
In Japan?
Yeah.
Like rent a bride, like rent a family, like that.
I'm not going to do the accent, but yeah.
And then like, got to hang out with this like cool actress in from like Manchester. So getting to like, basically like just get. I'm gonna just be like essentially couch hopping to an extent. They're like, you can have the spare room when you visit us here. Da, da, da. Like Raoul Coley. Like I'm assuming when I get to Newcastle. And stuff. But yeah, and if anyone comes to the UK, Edinburgh specifically, that's where I'll be living. Hit me a message. You can stay with me for free.
Yes. All right. Well,
we've wrapped it up. I know I'm a yapper.
No, that's cool. Thank you, Eedmah, for joining me on my podcast. Well done. That was a great chat. Good job. We just kept it going the whole time. There was never any awkward silences.
I don't believe in awkward silences. I feel them all. Do you know what I mean? Smoking.
I was trying to make an awkward silence.
It's so impossible to do, so I won't allow it. I won't allow it.
I won't stand for it.
Like, the way I've been fighting to not put that on this whole time.
Yeah, you can put it on.
Yeah, can this be the clickbait?
It's really printed. It's,
can it be the clickbait?
Now shake and I'll put the mask on you. I'll super pro. Now pause.
Hold on.
Cool. And now I'm going to put the actual mask on you. I'll
Fuck it.
Does it smell like 3D printed paper plastic?
Bro, I came straight from
It
work.
does look quite African, I have to say. Yeah.
Well, it's based on an African. It is an African mask.
Yeah.
I came straight from work, so my nose is absolutely plugged.
Right.
So I cannot tell if anything smells. Like, it's gonna take until probably 10 tonight for my sinuses to not. But they call me Cuban Pete.
Cool. I even got the other side is like that shiny sort of.
Oh, so you gotta.
Yeah, exactly. You know the film.
I've watched a bit. Was this your Halloween outfit?
What?
Was that your Halloween outfit?
No, I don't do Halloween.
Bro.
40-year-old man. What are you talking about?
Bro.
Anyway, everything's running out. So,
true.
Thank you for joining me, Eedmah, again. And make sure if you do, go and follow Eedmah on her social media, which is
EEDMAH_ on Instagram. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can check it there.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.